Hi everyone, it's Kieran again from Dynamic Innovations. Hope you're all doing brilliant. I want to go over optimism today as we get closer to Christmas, and we're kind of winding up this year, but I want people to look into next year and be optimistic about next year. And how do you do that? Great if you're already optimistic, but don't forget, you can be even more optimistic. So if you tend to be a little bit borderline or a little bit negative, just change your mind, and you don't forget you can be optimistic about loads of things, and maybe in one or two areas of your life you might be a little bit pessimistic. So have a look at those areas and see what you can do to be optimistic in those areas. So a few tips on how to be optimistic. Set challenges or goals into the future. So put something there is a great way, rather than kind of put a webinar there, put a date there, put an appointment there, put a meeting there, whether it's a friendship or whether it's a business thing, whatever. So to set appointments. And how you get optimistic, another way to get optimistic is actually by doing stuff. Optimistic is related to the word operate. So you'll find optimistic people, they tend to be operators. They're moving and they're getting stuff done. And that creates optimism. Another tip is reduce the media in that area where you might be so optimistic. So stop taking in stuff that's maybe negative in relation to that. And in conjunction with slowing that down or stopping it, get knowledge, get really true data and knowledge about that area to help you improve. And then make sure the knowledge is very, very simple. Because the chances are it'll be truthful. Remember, go back to source. No matter what subject it is, every subject is simple. So if it isn't simple, there's something wrong. So get data or knowledge in that area where you mightn't be so optimistic, and confront it, get into it, be a tiger and actually kind of get into it, and all the rest of it. Because out of that, getting involved and stuff like that, stuff can open up, and all of a sudden you get more optimistic because now you're into it. So an area where you might have back off on, you mightn't be so optimistic about the outcome. So if it's finance or if it's sales, if it's a relationship thing, if it's a health thing, just actually decide to get into it and blow apart whatever's in the way. Just go through it and get some, and even go to an expert in that area. It might be just a friend and stuff like that. I spoke to a friend earlier on, and he had some unbelievable knowledge for me in an area that I knew nothing about whatsoever. It was going to take me 2.5 hours long to watch this particular health information and stuff like that, but he swears by it. So I'm going to watch it and see what I can learn. Don't forget, we're always innovating. Things change, so don't get fixed in old ideas and it has to be that way, or that's just the way it is, or I got dealt a bad hand in that area. No, it's like, don't settle. You can always improve on no matter what it is. And there's some unbelievable stuff and tools and people out there with all sorts of simple information for free. So so that's basically optimism. Get operating and get putting goals into the future, and commitments there to yourself and to others and with people, and that can create optimism. Okie dokie, have a great day. Speak to you very soon again. Thanks.